Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. Easy English. We're really happy you're here with us today because today we're talking about something everyone has, something you do every single day, your daily routine.
Exactly. Your daily routine is the rhythm of your day, the things you do from morning to night. And today, we're going to practice talking about it slowly, clearly, naturally, so you can understand every word.
And while you listen, try to shadow us or even lip read. Move your mouth with us. Repeat the sounds with us, even quietly. It helps a lot more than you think.
All right, let's start simple. Let's start from the morning, because every daily routine begins with waking up. So, Anna, tell us what's the first thing you do in the morning?
Well, when I wake up, the very first thing I do is open my eyes slowly, stretch a little, and take a deep breath. It helps me start the day calm and relaxed.
That's nice. For me, the first thing I do is check the time. I look at my phone and see what hour it is. Then I get out of bed very slowly because I am not a morning person at all.
Same here. But anyway, after I get out of bed, I go straight to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water, and it wakes me up instantly.
Yeah, cold water is magic. After that, I usually brush my teeth, look in the mirror, and try to look alive, which is not always easy in the morning.
I know the feeling. But that's part of the daily routine. Small steps, simple actions. And the more you practice talking about them, the easier your English becomes.
Exactly. So as we go through our daily routines, repeat with us. Shadow the sentences. Say the words out loud if you can. It builds confidence, and it makes your speaking smoother day by day.
All right, let's continue. After washing my face, I like to drink a glass of water. It makes me feel fresh. Then I start making breakfast.
Nice. For me, before breakfast, I like to open the window and let some fresh air in. It makes the room feel new and helps me wake up a little more.
Fresh air is always good. And speaking of morning routines, breakfast is a big part of it. Some people skip it, some people love it, but it's always interesting to talk about.
Absolutely. And talking about daily routines helps you learn natural English phrases that people use in real life every day. So, Anna, you said you start making breakfast after drinking some water. What do you usually have in the morning?
Honestly, I like to keep it simple. Most days, I eat some toast with a little bit of butter, maybe an egg, and of course, coffee. Coffee is necessary for me. Without it, I can't start my day properly.
I get that. Coffee is life. For me, breakfast changes depending on how I feel. Some mornings I eat oatmeal with fruit. Other mornings I just have a banana and some tea. It really depends on my energy level.
Yeah, same here, but I always try to eat something, even something small. It helps keep my mind awake and gives me energy for the day ahead.
Absolutely. And this is something you, the listener, can practice talking about too. Breakfast, your morning. Simple, daily routine phrases that native speakers use all the time. You don't need complicated grammar, just clear, easy sentences. The more you repeat them, the more natural they become.
Exactly. And remember, while you listen to us, try to shadow the words. Try to repeat softly, even if it's just the rhythm or the movement of the lips. Shadowing makes your brain more comfortable with English sounds.
All right, let's move on with the routine. After you finish breakfast, What's next for you?
After breakfast, I usually organize my space a little. I clean the kitchen counter, wash any dishes, and make sure the room feels tidy. A clean space helps me think better.
I agree with that a lot. If my room or kitchen is messy, my brain feels messy too. So I also take a few minutes after breakfast to clean up a bit. Just a quick reset for the day.
Exactly. And after that, I usually take a few minutes to check my schedule. I look at what I need to do, what appointments I have, and what tasks I want to finish.
Yeah, checking the schedule is a big part of my daily routine too. It helps you stay organized and lowers stress because you know what's coming.
After checking my schedule, I like to read a little, maybe 10 minutes. Sometimes a book, sometimes an article, just something to warm up my brain.
That's a great habit. For me, after checking my schedule, I start preparing for work. I pack my bag, make sure I have everything I need, and check the weather to decide what to wear.
Weather is always important, especially if you walk or take the bus. You don't want to wear the wrong clothes and regret it later.
Exactly. If it's cold, I take a jacket. If it's sunny, I take sunglasses. If it's raining, well, I try not to leave the house at all.
Same. But that's the reality of daily routines. They change based on the weather, your mood, and your plans.
Exactly. And that's why learning daily routine vocabulary helps you speak naturally, because these things happen every single day. Every day you wake up, eat, clean, prepare, work, rest. These are the foundations of real-life English.
And now, let's talk about leaving the house. After preparing everything, I put on my shoes and head out the door. I usually walk for a few minutes to get some fresh air before starting my responsibilities.
That's really healthy. For me, leaving the house is always a little chaotic. Sometimes I forget my keys, sometimes my phone, sometimes both. So I always double check before I leave.
Yes, double checking is important. It's part of most people's routines, even if they don't notice it. Keys, phone, wallet. That's the checklist for life.
Exactly. And while you're listening, think about your own routine. Do you double check before you leave? Do you grab a drink? Do you listen to music on the way? These are great things to practice describing in English.
So after leaving the house, I usually listen to something while I walk. A podcast, some music, or even simple background sounds. It helps me stay relaxed and makes the morning feel smoother.
Same here. And listening to English every day, even for a few minutes, helps your brain stay connected to the language. You don't even have to study hard. Just listen consistently.
Exactly. Little by little, your understanding grows, your vocabulary grows, your pronunciation improves, and your confidence becomes stronger.
All right, let's continue. After walking for a bit, I usually head to work or wherever I need to be. And that's where the real busy part of the day starts. So yeah, once I get close to work, my mind starts shifting into focus mode. I start thinking about what I need to do first, what tasks are important, and how I want my day to go. It's like preparing my brain before the real work even starts.
That's a great habit. For me, when I arrive at work, I like to take 1 or 2 minutes just to breathe and center myself. I sit down, place my bag on the floor, and mentally say, "Okay, Anna, let's do this." It helps me stay calm and in control.
I like that. It's simple but powerful. And honestly, that's something everyone listening can do too. A little moment for yourself at the start of your day makes everything easier.
Exactly. Daily routines are not just actions. They're patterns that help your brain feel safe, organized, and ready. And when you talk about them in English, you also learn to express yourself more clearly.
Right. So let's talk about the actual work part of the day. Everyone's job is different, but most people start with something simple, checking messages, looking at emails, reviewing what's important.
Yeah, same for me. The first thing I usually do is open my laptop, check if there's anything urgent, and reply to the easy messages first. It makes me feel productive.
That's smart. I also like to start with the easy stuff because it warms me up. It's like stretching before a workout, but for the mind.
Exactly. And then, after about an hour of work, I always take a short break. Nothing big, just stand up, walk a little, drink some water. It keeps my energy stable.
Same here. Sitting for too long makes my body feel stiff, so I try to move every now and then. And trust me, this small habit makes a big difference in how the rest of your day feels.
All right, let's move to the middle of the day, lunchtime. Lunch is such an important part of the daily routine because it resets your energy and gives you a little pause.
Yeah, lunchtime is like a checkpoint. For me, I usually eat something quick but healthy, maybe chicken and rice, a sandwich, or a salad, something that doesn't make me sleepy afterward.
True, some foods give you energy and some take it away. For lunch, I like soup or pasta or even some fruit on the side. It depends on my mood.
But what matters is taking the break. A lot of people skip lunch or rush through it, but taking 15 or 20 minutes to breathe, eat, and step away from work helps your brain reset.
Exactly. And while you're eating lunch, that's a perfect time to listen to English. A short podcast, a slow conversation like this, or even simple background listening helps your brain stay connected.
All right, after lunch, the afternoon part of the daily routine begins. This is when most people feel a little tired, a little slow, maybe even sleepy.
Yeah, the afternoon dip. I definitely feel it sometimes. So after lunch, I usually start with easier tasks again, something light to get my brain moving.
Good idea. For me, I drink water, stretch my back, and then continue working. And when I feel tired, I take a small 2-3 minute break to reset.
Breaks are everything. Short breaks improve focus, mood, and energy. Even standing up for 30 seconds helps a lot.
Then comes the late afternoon. For many people, this is the time when they try to finish everything important, like answering last emails, preparing things for tomorrow, or organizing the desk.
Yes, I always clean my desk before I leave. Just a quick tidy up so I can start the next day fresh. A clean space feels good.
Definitely. And that brings us to the end of the workday. You pack your bag, turn off your computer, and prepare to leave. It's a nice feeling because you know the evening is coming.
Evenings are my favorite part of the daily routine. It's when you relax a little, do something you enjoy, and spend time with family or friends.
Yeah, evenings feel calm. And after a long day, you deserve that calm. Most people go home, take off their shoes, and change into something comfortable.
Oh yes, comfortable clothes are the best. After I get home, I usually drink tea, light a candle, sit down, and just breathe for a moment.
That sounds perfect. For me, when I get home, I like to listen to some music or maybe cook something simple. Cooking helps me relax.
And after relaxing a little, many people do hobbies, reading, watching videos, learning something new, studying English, or even going out for a walk.
Yeah, evenings are great for listening practice. Slow English, podcasts, shadowing exercises, anything you enjoy.
All right, then after all that, you move into the night routine. Taking a shower, cleaning your face, maybe preparing your clothes for tomorrow.
Night routines help your brain slow down and get ready for sleep. A good night routine makes your whole next day better.
Exactly. And talking about daily routines like this gives you the vocabulary to describe your life clearly and naturally.
And we're not done yet. There's still so much more we can talk about.
All right, Mark. Now that we've talked about the morning routine, let's move into the part that most people forget about, the transition moments of the day. These are the small moments between tasks that actually shape how productive and calm you feel.
Exactly. Like when you finish breakfast, but you don't immediately jump into work. You take a minute to breathe, maybe stretch, or just set your intention for the next task.
Right. And this is super important for English learners too, because you can use these transition moments to repeat phrases, even simple ones, like, I'm getting ready for work. I'm starting my study session. I'm preparing lunch. Say it slowly, say it clearly, shadow us, whisper it. Anything works.
Yeah, even one sentence can make your brain switch to English mode. And the more you repeat it during the day, the more natural it becomes.
After that, many people have a midday routine. Something like refreshing themselves, maybe drinking water, maybe stepping outside for light, maybe stretching their legs.
And this is actually a great time to practice English too, like saying simple check-in sentences. How am I feeling right now? Do I need a break? What should I do next? Short, slow, simple, but very powerful.
Let's continue step by step. Still slow, still clear, still easy to shadow.
Midday routine usually starts with lunch. Maybe you cook at home, maybe you buy something, maybe you eat quickly because you're busy. But no matter what, you can add English here.
For example, before eating, say, I'm about to have lunch. Or after eating, I'm feeling a bit more energized. I'm ready to continue my day.
These are easy sentences, but if you repeat them every day, they become part of your automatic English.
After that, most people enter the afternoon routine, which is usually the most productive time of the day.
Yeah, this is when you focus on studying, working, or practicing a skill. And you can keep English alive by describing what you're about to do. Like, I'm starting my English practice. I'm writing something important. I'm working on my tasks.
Speak slowly, speak clearly, or just move your lips silently while watching us.
And the key part of any daily routine is consistency. It's not about being perfect, but it's about repeating small actions every day.
Even 5 minutes counts. Even one repeated sentence counts. Even shadowing this video counts.
Let's continue with the next part of the day, the late afternoon reset.
Yeah, this moment is when you pause, look at what you've done so far, and decide what you still need to finish.
And again, perfect moment for English. You can say things like, I finished this task. I still need to do that task. I'm almost done for today.
Very simple, very natural, very real English that people actually use daily.
And after this, we move into the evening routine, but we'll keep it slow, easy, and step by step so you can shadow everything.
Evening routine usually starts with winding down, lowering the noise, lowering the energy, preparing to relax.
Even here, you can practice. I'm getting ready to relax. I'm cooking dinner. I'm cleaning up the kitchen.
See? Daily routine is full of opportunities to practice English without extra time.
You basically connect English to your real life, and that makes everything faster and more natural.
And we're going to keep going because daily routine isn't just morning, afternoon, evening. It's also the tiny details.
Yes, the micro routines, like organizing your desk for a minute, checking your messages, taking a short walk, drinking water, stretching your neck, anything.
Each of these moments can be a mini English practice.
Just one sentence, just one repetition, just one shadow.
And trust me, if you do this every day, your English will change without you even noticing.
We'll continue talking about how to use your night routine for English practice, your planning routine, and even your calm down routine.
But we'll leave that for the next part. This topic is long, deep, and super useful, so stay with us.
Keep shadowing, keep repeating, keep practicing.
So, after the night routine begins, people usually start slowing down even more. It's like the body knows that the day is ending, and it naturally wants to move into a calmer rhythm. For me, that's the moment I put my phone away for a bit, because screens can make my brain too active.
Yeah, putting the phone away is a great habit. I also try to limit screen time at night. Instead, I prefer soft activities, maybe reading a few pages of a book, listening to relaxing music, or even just sitting quietly and thinking about the day. It helps me process everything.
And honestly, these small habits make a huge difference in how well you sleep. A calm mind leads to deeper rest, and deeper rest leads to a better tomorrow.
Exactly. Sleep is part of the daily routine that most people underestimate, but it's one of the most important parts of a healthy life. If you sleep well, your energy, your mood, your memory, and even your English learning improve naturally.
That's true. Sleep actually helps your brain organize information you learned during the day. So if someone listens to English before bed or during the evening, the brain continues learning while they sleep.
I love that. You can literally learn by listening and resting. That's why many people enjoy things like slow English podcasts, background audio, or long conversation practice before sleeping.
So after winding down, the final step of the daily routine is getting ready for bed. Brushing your teeth, washing your face, maybe doing some skincare, changing into pajamas. Simple steps, but they help your mind understand that it's time to relax fully.
Yeah, a night routine is like telling your brain, hey, we're done for today. Let's recharge. And when your routine is consistent, your sleep becomes consistent too.
But of course, everyone's daily routine is different. Some people work at night, some people wake up early, some have busy mornings and calm evenings, while others have the opposite.
Exactly. And that's what makes talking about routines so interesting. You get to learn how different people live, and you get to describe your own life in English using natural, everyday vocabulary.
Yeah, like I wake up, I get dressed, I leave the house, I go to work, I take a break, I come home, I cook dinner, I relax, I go to bed. These simple sentences make your English feel real and natural.
And when you shadow them, when you repeat them, your mouth starts getting used to the rhythm of English. Your pronunciation improves without you even noticing.
Exactly. Shadowing is like building muscle memory. The more you repeat, the more your speaking becomes automatic.
All right, let's continue. After you finish your night routine and prepare for bed, some people like to plan the next day, writing a small list, thinking about tomorrow's goals, or just imagining what the day might look like.
Yeah, planning the next day makes the morning easier. When you wake up already knowing what you want to do, you feel more organized.
And again, talking about this in English helps you learn useful phrases like, I'm planning my day, I'm preparing for tomorrow, I'm writing my goals, or I'm organizing my schedule.
And the more you listen to these natural phrases, the more they stick in your mind. That's why long podcasts like this are so helpful. You learn without pressure.
Exactly. And remember, you don't have to understand every single word. Just let the English flow. Your brain absorbs the patterns naturally over time.
All right, before we continue, let's take a moment to talk to our listeners. Hey guys, if you've been enjoying this daily routine practice and you feel like it's helping you, even just a little bit, don't forget to support the channel.
Yes, your support means everything. Liking the video, leaving a comment, sharing it with a friend, or subscribing to the channel helps us reach more learners and create even more useful content for you.
And when you interact, when you comment, when you press like, when you subscribe, YouTube understands that you enjoy this kind of content, and it shows you more videos that help you learn English.
Exactly. Plus, we read your comments. We see your messages. And every time you support the channel, it motivates us to keep making high-quality lessons and long listening practices for you.
So if you haven't already, take a second, tap the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a new episode. Your support really helps us grow.
And remember, you don't need a textbook. You don't need grammar rules. You don't need anything special. Just listen, relax, and enjoy the language. That's enough.
All right, let's continue with our daily routine journey.
All right, everyone. This brings us to the end of today's session. We went through so many parts of a real daily routine. Morning steps, midday transitions, afternoon focus, and evening wind-down moments.
And if you stayed with us until now, it means you're serious about improving your English. Really, you should be proud of yourself. Most people never even finish videos like this, but you did.
Yeah. And remember, it's not about perfection. It's not about speed. It's about consistency. Small steps, daily steps. Even 5 minutes of shadowing can transform your English little by little.
Exactly. And if you followed along, if you repeated the sentences, if you tried shadowing even silently, then you've already improved today.
Before we finish, we want you to remember something important. Everyday English comes from everyday actions. Your routine is the best classroom you will ever have.
Totally. And we want you to practice with us, not just watch. So go back anytime, repeat the parts you like, shadow the dialogues, and let your brain get used to slow, clear, natural English.
And hey, if you want us to continue this series and go deeper into night routines, study routines, or even weekend routines,
Just tell us in the comments. Your feedback literally shapes the next videos.
and if you enjoyed this session, if you learned something new, if you felt more confident,
Then support the channel. It helps us more than you think. Hit the like button,
tap the notification bell.
and if you haven't already,
Both, subscribe to Mr. Easy English. This is where you'll get the best slow English listening practice, real conversations, and simple explanations that you can shadow every day.
thank you for spending your time with us today. We're really happy you're learning with us.
And remember, practice a little every day, and English will become part of your life naturally.
We'll see you in the next video.
Keep practicing, keep shadowing, keep growing.
See you soon.